We recently got our hands on these hands, and all of a sudden, I feel like my Lair of Darkness deck is godlike. Hey, don't get me wrong, with a deck revolving around these cards and supported by those hand traps, your balls is gonna feel bigger. Lair of Darkness has a powerful game 1, especially when going first. But game 2 and 3 can be an uphill battle because the opponent's side so hard against you. Man, it's ridiculous. My standard Lair of Darkness deck thrived on virus cards and floodgates. But man, like I said, going second had been hard. But given that we've received these reprints, the refined version of the deck feels so good because it just feels that even if our board is wiped, we can still mount a defense with hand traps in our hand. Let's watch these few clips to see how nice and refined the deck really is. That being said, big shout out to Chris V. He's a big Lair of Darkness player, so I just had to give him a big shout. Also, he's a member. You guys can become a member of the channel also. 99 cents. Don't sleep on it, guys. Don't sleep. Become a member, yo! So we're gonna start here with a pot of extravagance, hoping to draw. Unfortunately, we didn't draw into our lair, which sometimes it's possible. 8 out of 10 times you may start without a lair. Now, this is another big advantage you will be gained by incorporating the new reprint hand traps to the deck. Because it just gives we can mount a defense even without our lair. Now, lucky for us, despite not drawing lair, we did open Death Devastation Virus with Lilith. Lilith's set is a 2000 attack monster, and there's no reason to have Lilith in attack, being that we are playing second in a game 2, expecting the opponent to side like crazy. So I don't really need Lilith's effect. Chances are just gonna get blown out, and Deck Devastation works so perfectly. So even if the opponent were to blow out our field, we're still gonna rip something out of it, right? And so said, so done. The opponent draw phase activates Twin Twister. We are gonna chain our Deck Devastation Virus. It doesn't matter if the card is face down or not. It goes through. It's a Dark Monster 2000 attack. So that can allow us now to see the opponent hand now and for the next 3 turns. So this is one advantage we've capitalized. So that aspect of the deck is still there. I've somewhat cut off a little on the virus cards to make for the hand trap, but there's just enough which can mount that advantage to us along with the hand traps. And there's also floodgate. You guys saw some of the cards in there. It feels good, right? Our board is clear. And in normal circumstances, this would really hurt, but that's all fine. As you can see, we are looking all good. And at the rate the opponent is going, he's gonna be eating the Nibiru, right? Yeah, we couldn't take the chance of allowing him to search. Yeah, no, bro. Nah, fam. Right? And then we can activate the Nibiru. Yes, yeah. So now this is the big advantage. One, Nibiru came on a weak monster, which means there's no defense for this guy. So we are looking all good. We know what this card is. We know what card in his hand. And we're sitting on an Ash with a big 3k beta monster. And for the next 3 turns, we know what's happening. So as you can see, the refined version looking and feeling so well, guys. So well. Drawing turn an impulse. And man, as you can see, we at a big disadvantage. We see the opponent use this card, and they happen to draw a monster with 1/5 or less attack defense. And this is my deck. All the monsters are within that attack range. That range. Let's take a next look at another clip. This here is another game 2 versus Sprite. Yes, like I said, the game 1s are easy, but the game 2s, and we can see the evening matches here because the opponents are normally very salty after game 1 and like, yeah, bro, we ain't having that, fam. We ain't having that, right? Again, sure, it just shows we didn't open a nice hand. But that's all fine. The deck has so many ways to break through. But yeah, the opponent's like, yeah, bro, and I'll let you search just in case. But that's all fine, guys. Again, the hand is not that strong. But then again, we do have to yeah, you have this flexing our reprints. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing in the video. I'm flexing the reprints. I am flexing the reprint. We're gonna activate the effect of our Lord of Heavenly. Oh my god, this card. I was like, this card is what I'm super hype about because I play Lair of Darkness. I need this card in my deck. Oh yes, right. So 1, we have our Lord of Heavenly Prison, and 2, we have a lingering effect. dimensional barrier. Yeah, sprites, you call one thing against sprites, just XYZ, and that's it, and who cares? So, one linking effect, which means there's no gigantic, no totally awesome, there's not much to fear. It goes into gigantic, yeah bro, nah bro, you can hold these hands, man, you can hold these hands, activate the effect. I mean, now you see why I'm excited? Lair of Darkness players, do you all see why I am excited? I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm a budget player, I've never activated this card before. The card was $40 a copy. It's $2 now. This card allows you to set a virus, any of your virus cards, all of your virus cards. Itself is a folder for these virus cards. So it's a win-win. Now, let's just show you how fearful this is to sprite players. I think in my sprite deck, how to beat sprite video, you can check it out. Deck Devastation Virus was on that list. And let me tell you, dude, let's just see how far the opponent goes. Alright, the opponent attempts to attack. I'm thinking maybe wanting to go into Zeus, but yeah, you lock out the XYZ effects and summoning. So no Zeus. So now the opponent is like, you know what? We have to go to the full extent to get rid of the Devastation Virus. And it just shows, guys, the reprint. Well timed. If there's no monster in the field, Smasher doesn't go through. It might need Bureau. Join into a lair. Virus gonna hit. Oh my goodness. Wipe your hand. Dex return. See what you're gonna do. Portal duality. We're gonna get a nice Ash. So for the next return, we are gonna be destroying the opponent with an Bureau. And we have an Ash as backup in the event they were to search for a card that can be out our field or give them some form of an advantage. And yeah, this is not happening, guys. Refine Lair of Darkness, playing nice and simple. The deck feels so good. Deck profile in the description. Drop kickers.